It's the high school of bill. Ain't nothing just a heel. Running it back, never a cap. Out of the draft, watching me vibe. Soon as I snap, head in the back, right for the sack. Shaking them out, breaking them out. Talking my talk, walking my walk like I do. Sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on. Maybe the shoes, maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew. You need to win, we need to win. That's how we do. I've been a king and I'm in a pound line. Never could doubt mine. They running the route. I leave an outline when I can.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Jones, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. It's a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down.
At the 7-yard line.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And they work this out past the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Rodgers pass.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Rodgers now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll let it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Tavon Austin, 70 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how what was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Being chased out left. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. Here's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 at the 41.
41-yard line.
Rodgers again now. Flushed out right. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. Austin's got it left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Rodgers. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Rodgers going to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
4 yards. Another 3 and out.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. Adams. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
And a Packer first down.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jair Alexander in from the corner to make the sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Brings up 4th down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Drops it to Jones in the flat. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And he whips that one incomplete there. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Robert Tonyan.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Austin. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tonyan, 28 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Crosby.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Williams now on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Adams.
Rodgers pass.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Here's Rodgers to throw. And his pass incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Rodgers. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a first down as they're into field goal range now at the 30. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts
And the Packers,
as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
They've got his man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Check 43. Check.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Dancing to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rodgers. On the crossing route, complete. That's Adams. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 28 yards on that one. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
On 2nd and inches, Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he's into the clear. He's at the 30, 10. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They fire this one quickly to Austin. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 2nd down play, not much better than the 1st, just a gain of 1 there. In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
On 4th and goal, here's the option. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers add on to their lead. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Packers 24. Packers nothing. Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now?
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Rashawn Gary. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Quick hitch, complete. It's Adams. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Aaron Jones, the ball.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 5 now. Rodgers, he sets up the screen to Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
That's good.
9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now Jones. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Aaron Jones taking it in. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point try now for Crosby. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Packers 31. Packers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. On the return, Williams. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Rashawn Gary picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Jones. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the 1st down marker.
19-yard line.
There's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to him back.
And that's knocked away and incomplete. Joshua Jackson there to knock that one away.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, take 26. We got 25.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
The ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Shift. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? And what are the whistles for? Timeout.
17-yard line.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Jump out. Football. Jim. Check four.
Rodgers looking to throw. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know,